Sam, is the Super Cup a major trophy?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
It isn't. Speaking of cups, so Lukaku has apparently decided where he's going to play football next year. It's definitely not going to be Everton. Can't really blame him. Definitely going to be Arsenal. They don't need him. Is it going to be United? Do you care?
Oh, he's going to join Chelsea. He's just delaying it. He's just teasing.
Why is he doing that? Why didn't he just tell everyone what he's doing?
He wants to make excitement around himself. So he's just delaying. It's like when Eden Hazard joined Chelsea.
Could it be anything to the part that he's not allowed to say because obviously contracts haven't been finalised? Or is he just egotistical maniac?
That's a little bit boring. It might be the truth, but we don't like the truth here.
Would you take him at Man United?
Yeah, we need a striker.
How much would you pay for him?
50? I think 50 is reasonable. How much do you think he's worth Everton? I think they're probably going to charge, what, 70, 60, 70.
Would he be a good fit for Chelsea?
Yeah, I think he would.
Man City, maybe?
Nah.
So if they sell Aguero?
They're not going to sell Aguero.
No?
They'd be mad to. He's still one of the best in the league, isn't he?
And what about, this is one I like, Liverpool? Is actually, you know, a viable option for him. He obviously doesn't really give a shit about Everton that much. And Liverpool, I would not care if they upset Everton fans. And
they'd probably enjoy it.
Yeah, a little bit. So what do you think? What do you think was going to happen to Lukaku? Let us know in the comments below. And Everton fans, what's a reasonable price that any club interested in buying Lukaku would have to pay? Sam,
yeah.
Liverpool scouting network's up to its old tricks again. Down to the south coast, pillaging Southampton once again. Southampton fans they used to hate Tottenham. They must loathe Liverpool because they've been linked with Van Dijk. Actually, not even linked with him. Van Dijk's come out and said, "Yeah, I'm going to be my next club." And thinking the teams that were in for him, it's actually somewhat surprising. They are going to pay him £200,000 a week, though.
That's a big step up for Liverpool. That's kind of been a big. I think Gerrard was the last highest. He was on about 150 grand a week, so he's going to be more than their club captain and legend has got. But I think this one's a bit different from the Southampton players who have left previously. He's not an academy player who's come through. He's a player they signed who's turned out to be absolute top quality.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they have much right because it's not like they didn't steal him off another club. You're right, but it's just that he just signed a new 6-year deal last year, May. Which obviously accounts for the transfer fee, which is thought to be between 50 and 60 million pounds. He is a very good defender.
He's worth it. I think up until his injury, he's probably the best centre-back in the league. He's quality. It'd be a fantastic sign for Liverpool because their defence has always been their weakness. Set pieces into the box, you can pretty much guarantee that some sort of flap attack was going to happen.
What the fuck's a flap attack?
Everyone just fucking flaps around. Mini-like.
Staying with Liverpool, it looks like they've agreed terms with Salah. This is Salah, who was previously at Chelsea, didn't do great at Chelsea, but did fantastically well in Italy with both Fiorentina and Roma. Scored 19 goals last season. Was also when I first came across him, not in that way, when he played for Basel, and he absolutely destroyed Tottenham at the Swiss stadium.
Why didn't
Basel play?
Craig, why didn't he succeed at Chelsea?
Mate, this is your show. I'm fucking behind the camera. Can you two talk?
Well, you're a Chelsea fan. I kind of thought it might have had some insight.
That's staying in.
Right. So
a little insight into what we have to deal with on a daily basis. Spending big money, but he is, I think, a very good player. Has always performed very well against English teams in the Premier League, so it shows that he can compete at that level. That said, to do it week in, week out, I'm not so sure.
If Liverpool get Van Dijk and Salah, that's nearly 100 million. That's a real statement of intent. City have already got Bernardo Silva and Edison. Spurs and United need to start making some signings, I think.
We haven't bought anyone. Vincent Janssen, though, I think he wants to go.
I've heard that as well. Oh, yeah.
Players.
I've heard that from you. Only you.
Let's move on. The snake that is Carl Walker. He's off to Man City, isn't he? Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Are you really that upset?
Money. Nah, I'm not upset. He's 10 years worth of service to Tottenham. He's give it all. I think he deserves that massive upgrade in transfer wages that he will get at City. He played brilliantly for Spurs last season, but before Pochettino arrived, and the season before Pochettino arrived, he wasn't a £40 million fullback. He was.
So Poch turned him into one.
That player was in him. but Poch
Right.
got it out of him, and now Man City are buying an excellent.
I mean, that's dangerous. He will be perfect under Guardiola, that wing back, because it's got bundles of energy.
One thing I would say, I'm not sure if he does suit Guardiola's. He kind of inverts his fullbacks into defensive midfielders when they've got the ball.
Yeah.
And I've seen Walker with the ball in field, and it's catastrophic at times.
He's not good with the ball at his feet.
He's not the greatest footballer, but he is a speed merchant, and his delivery's got much better. His reading of the game's fantastic as well now, finding an understanding when to break. I think he will be suited, but if Guardiola persists with that kind of...
Are you going to sign a replacement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. This is a transfer show.
Adam Smith from Bournemouth. It's not even a joke. Apparently Arsenal are about to break the world record transfer fee in signing Mbappe. Lit up Europe this year, has done amazing things in the French league, and while I would be a little bit sceptical because there's been players that have been heralded previously that have gone on to do very little.
Freddie
Adu, but in more realistic terms, Renato Sanchez.
Yeah.
And so it is risky, but he does look the part. What do you think?
He looks absolutely mustard. He does. I mean, he's 18. He scored in every single Champions League knockout round. I think that's where you can really measure him. He was very successful in Ligue 1, but there's been so many players who have done that and then not really done it in the big league.
Is he going to go to play in the Europa League?
I don't think he wants to leave yet. I don't know why. Why wouldn't you want to live in Monaco, first of all?
I've been to Monaco. It's a bit of a shithole, got to be honest. Is he really going to go to Arsenal and play in Europa League, though?
Great trophy, mate. We won it. You didn't.
No, I would have liked to have won that, to be honest.
Everyone would.
Anyway, he's at Monaco. He's playing in the Champions League there. Real Madrid are also interested. Look to gazump Arsenal.
Gazump. Great word.
Good transfer.
It's a buzzword.
That and stunned. Everton are stunned by Lukaku demands. Stunned! So he got that option to sign for Real Madrid, 135 mil as well. Look to bid. It seems like a lot of money, but he is the part.
I don't really think he'll leave Monaco this year. I think Monaco are building a team around Mbappe, and it's a perfect situation for him. They won the league last year. They brought in Tielemans. Obviously, they've lost Bernardo Silva, but Jardim's going to keep the majority of that squad together, and it's all going to be built around Mbappe. You come to Arsenal, you've got to basically win the title for them, or he's not been a success. That's going to be the measure for him next year.
So you don't think he's going to sign for Arsenal? I'll tell you one man who does.
This is not a joke, that Arsenal have actually bid 100 million euros for Mbappe.
I'll tell you why he is a good fit for Arsenal. He has a complete Jekyll and Hyde personality.
Loves a selfie.
Have a look at this.
What the fuck?
And actually that would fit in with the kind of Jekyll and Hyde attitude to Arsenal supporters. 1 minute they're happy, 1 minute they're sad, 1 minute they've had a great season winning the FA Cup, 1 minute they've had a horror show and Wenger has to go. I can't wait for the first day of next season when they draw.
Optimistic, a draw.
It's going to be a meltdown. Throughout the summer, Tits will be returning, talking about all the totally interesting transfer stories. Subscribe to Ball Street.
Please.
On United People's TV if you want more of this guy.
Don't know why I did that. Kind of regret doing that.
So Sam, the Liverpool. Sam, the Liverpool Sam.
Yeah.
Sam. Sam.
Yeah.
Liverpool Transfer Network